Greeting. This morning I want to remind you that you are a magical being. And many times we need that reminder. You see, most people look at their circumstances and they try to judge themselves based on their circumstances, not knowing that what they're seeing, that is just the effect. But they fail to realize the cause. Most people look in the wrong place or wrong places for the cause. You see, if you would realize that you're the cause of everything in your life, you will come to realize also how magical you are. Because you would realize the thoughts of things. And you would realize that you have all the magic potions within you because words are spells. And you'd realize that in your mind or your imagination, you can do anything. You can see, you can taste, you can touch, you can smell, you can shape, you can mold, you can reshape. And that is what life is all about. And that is why you're told that you can be transformed by the renewing of your mind, which is speaking about the rearranging of your mind. So, my brother, my sisters, you have a visible self and an invisible self. And that's what makes you magical, because your invisible self is your true self, your true essence. And anything that have to do with magic have to do with the seen and the unseen. Most people miss that. Which means that faith is you being magical. And to operate your magical self, you have to be faithful. And being faithful means being loyal to the unseen, being loyal to the invisible, which means you have to trust the invisible. And that is why it's important for you to know how to go into the invisible wall, the wall of thoughts, the wall of the formless. So if you live your life and you do not practice visualization, if you do not practice meditation, you do not learn to calm your mind down, if you do not practice, positive inner conversation and so on, you'll never be able to know how magical you are, because you would not be able to bring change in your life. Because see, where attention goes, that's where energy will flow. Okay, so it's where you put your attention and where you put your focus. That is what will help you to know whether you are magical or not. But I'm saying to you that every one of us, we are magical. Okay? I'm saying to you that every one of us have the same power, which we can definitely use to achieve our every desire. That is why, even the Bible tells you that I am God and there is no other. You say, I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. But most people would not really understand that, because they believe that God is an entity outside of themselves. But they fail to realize that the Bible is a book of mind science. It's all about the mind. So I am encouraging you to get on the right hemisphere of your brain and think from that side instead of thinking from the left side. You see, even the story in the Bible when the fishers of men, were told that they're throwing the net on the wrong side and they want to throw the net on the other side. And when they threw it on the other side, something magical took place. You see, they find themselves on a frequency of 9, a 153 frequency. And I've been teaching that throughout the years, the 153 frequency. And that's a magical frequency. It's a frequency of abundance, success, and prosperity. And so it says that the net began to burst with fishes. It is basically showing you about the abundant life when you start to see life from a different perspective, from the magical perspective. When you discover that you are limitless, you're not limited. When you realize the oneness of yourself with the universe, you realize that everything is connected. You will also realize that everything was first a thought, everything was first an idea, everything was first imagined. That is why I'm saying to you, it is time for you to become more magical by understanding that you are first of all a magical being. Okay. So, my brother, my sisters, as I come to a close here, I want to encourage you to make sure to practice all of the rituals that will help you to discover your magical self. Things like meditation and visualization, scripting, affirming, okay, going to bed consciously, and waking up, and also knowing that how you go to bed and how you awake is what is basically shaping your life. Understanding that you are responsible for your thoughts and your actions, because your words are spells, and a word is a thought expressed. So you're going to become more responsible for your mind. If you want to operate your magical power, you want to use your magical wand, because your word is actually your wand. So, my brother, my sisters, whatever is happening in your life, you can change it, because you're a magical being. And that is why you have to learn to love yourself and believe in yourself. You have to embrace yourself. Accept yourself just as you are and move from there. Grow from there. Accept that you do not know everything, and always be open-minded. Be willing to learn and never be anxious for anything. Remember, you're walking by law and order. And if you would only work according to the law of compensation, that if you would give first, it's definitely going to come back to you in good measure, and you're going to be pressed down, shaken together, and running over, and men will be given into your bosom. Things will be coming your way. You'll be attracting so much in your life because you learn to give of what you've been blessed with. So, my brother, my sisters, take this knowledge and apply it in your life. Be a doer and not just a hearer. And you will discover how magical you are. So with that being said, my brother, my sister, I want to thank you very much for listening to me. I want to say to you, if this is the very first time that you listen to me, what I'm saying, if it makes sense to you, if it really resonates with you, and you haven't subscribed already, I'm definitely encouraging you to subscribe, to like, to comment, and to share this video. Also, if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, I'd like to follow me on TikTok, you can definitely follow me at Black Man Guru. And I will also encourage you to get my latest book. It's called The Secret Vagina, Mystery of the Virgin Birth, teaching you about the Immaculate Conception. And once you understand it, you realize that you can bring forth, and you can bring forth consciously, and you can give birth to your brain child, because you're going to understand that the Bible must be understood on all three levels: the physical level, the psychological level, and the spiritual level. And I'm actually showing you how to interpret it that way in that book. So I'll definitely encourage you to get a book on also spiritual recipe for better living, plus all my other books. They're all available to you, and the links are down below. Also, not forgetting my Patreon community. If you want to be a part of my Patreon community, you're most welcome. And I have a course there for people who are donating $20 or more. It's called the Inner Sun Science and Technology to Create Your Reality Consciously. And along with that is a bonus course and self-concept. So my encouragement to you is to just go and check out all of the links that are down below, and let your intuition lead you and guide you into what to do. So with that being said, my brother and my sister, I just want to say peace, love you all, out.